And it depends on the material. In some cases, we do skits or enactments in the class. I have a crew of people who help me in the course. It's a very, very large class that I teach. We do experiments, and whether they work or not doesn't matter. They learn just the same. Usually they take maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and then the discussion in the class, remaining part of the class, revolves around what took place. And that gets students involved because some of the enactments involves inviting students up on stage to participate with me in whatever the enactment is. So there's kind of vicarious involvement on the part of the students. And in general, the attendance has been very high. The students seem excited and motivated. As far as I can see, I get no complaints, and they seem very happy to come back to class. And the class, in a large class, they come because it is kind of a plenary session of the whole course. It's one of the few occasions when they all get together. And even though they're not learning that much in the traditional sense, they learn more when they're outside of class, there is some kind of processing taking place. There's clearly something going on, and it's really, if nothing else, they're forming a kind of identification with me. And I serve to model the kinds of things that one does in the field, to make questions and answer them. And the students seem to follow this, and so they identify with me. Yeah. And there is a kind of interesting phenomenon that arises, which really involves my teaching the same students over an entire year. They get to know me very well. And picture this, you have students who are sitting there for 2 or 3 hours a week who are staring at you for that length of time. These are young people, and there you are, the authoritarian sort of father figure up, and for me anyway, up on stage. And don't tell me that something doesn't happen there, that some kind of dynamic transference that's taking place. I'm sure that I enter into their nightmares, their dreams, perhaps their fantasies, and I think that creates a lot of energy too. And the trick is to divert that energy and use it. I'm talking about these non-cognitive, these emotional features of the relationship that takes place, even in a large class. In some cases, particularly in a large class, between the teacher, myself, and the students. And that energy then is what I try to get them to divert onto their working of the material. Yes.